Good morning, everybody. So, today's topic, I get these funny comments periodically, and thought I'd start a series on funny comments. Well, yesterday I was visiting a client, and got to his home, and he met me out in the driveway, and of course he commented on the car. Pretty much everybody that sees the car comments on it. So we're talking, and at first he seemed to have some understanding, basic understanding anyway, of Teslas and of EVs in general, and he asked me some very educated questions about it, which was great. And so partway into the conversation, he says, he looks at me and he says, when it comes to exit ramps and clover leafs and all that, he's kind of struggling to come up with what he was asking me. He said, all right, you're merging into traffic on an expressway. He says, does that thing, calls it a thing, does that thing have enough power to merge with traffic? I looked at him, I said, yeah. When it comes to power, it's good. So anyway, it was funny. He goes, well, I said, well, 0 to 60, 5 seconds flat. I said, this is the fastest car I've ever owned, and I said, and it's mostly torque. So, and he really couldn't put it into context, and so we were talking about his cars and the rated 0 to 60 time of his cars versus this car, and he's like, oh my gosh, okay, I had no idea. So I thought it was funny that even though Tesla cars they're kind of known, people understand them, they may not realize that they're fully electric, or there's certain details that the public doesn't necessarily know by heart about Tesla. I've found that the majority of people know that they're performance cars. I mean, that seems to be, a lot of people think they're hybrids, but kind of universally, it's sort of known that Teslas are performance cars. They're pretty quick, but this individual seemed to have no clue. All he knew in his mind was that electric cars, maybe the Tesla looks neat, it's got some technology or whatever, but, he just kind of figured that it's an EV, it's going to be slow. And so anyway, I thought that was funny. Figured I'd share that with you guys. So I'd say once or twice a week, I'll get some funny comment and from a client or from somebody in a grocery store parking lot or somewhere else, and so I figured I'd start a small series on funny comments or strange questions that I get on the car. So anyway, go ahead and give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe if you haven't done so already.